Hi and welcome back to Lupo Outdoors. Today is problem solving day. One of the issues that I have had, and I'm sure a multitude of you have had, the problem is having multiple rifles and transporting them. If you only have like 2 rifles, a soft case or a single hard case will do the job for you. You can usually get 2 rifles in a large hard case. And then I have a couple of the double gun cases that are soft cases where I can easily transport even some of my larger rifles, like my Barrett's 338 Lupo mag. The problem is when you have a lot of rifles. I'm talking a multitude of different rifles. And normally, when you get a hard case, that case is going to get dedicated to that rifle. Now, if you only have 1 or 2 rifles, no big deal. You have several like I do, it becomes a problem. These cases are large, and as you can see, take up a lot of space. But what if I can chisel that down to 1 case to rule them all? I'm talking an easy platform where I can customize that case in a matter of minutes for any combination of rifles that I want and accessories, so long as it would all fit in that case. Well, there is a solution. MagPul, the DAKA System. To be honest with you, when I first saw that system, I wasn't convinced. Not at all. It just looked cheap to me. I wasn't convinced it was going to protect my firearms. I wasn't convinced that it was going to stabilize them in a hard case and prevent them from being broken or smashed around. You know, some of these scopes are extremely expensive. So I had zero interest in the DAKA system. I just thought it looked cheap, and I wasn't convinced at all. That's until my buddy Lou came over with his new rifle in its new case with the DAKA system. And I changed my mind. Let me show you. Lou's over here. We're actually filming another segment for something completely different. And he brought his rifle in its case with the DAKA system. And he just kind of went through the spiel with me. And now I'm convinced. Let's show you the DAKA system and the advantages of MagPul's DAKA system. Alright, so this is Lou's case, which is installed with the DAKA system. And like I said, when I first looked at this, I was like, I didn't want it based on what I saw on the internet.
Alright, this is my DAKA case. The way I wanted was to put 2 rifles in it, and I accomplished what I wanted. So I can get to the gun range without having to carry 2 or even 3 gun cases.
So let's look at it here. So the first thing I noticed is you have all these little pegs, right?
Yes.
And they're modular. So when you buy the DAKA system, you get the panels, and you can see when you look at the panels, this is a full panel right here, is one full panel. You can see the little line where the panels match up, and then you get a bunch of these pegs, right?
Right.
So I'm looking at it, it doesn't look secure, but my goodness, it's in there. But the thing I noticed immediately is easy to take out your rifles. You're not folding through foam, you're not dealing with other issues involved. You can get these Velcro straps to lock in your bolts, and it's all in there. When you look at this, it's not moving at all. It's actually very impressive.
Well, not only that too, but once you close it, you have the top foam pushing down on your rifle just with the other foam, and it just keeps everything even more secure in the case. And that's the thing that people don't understand. So it might be a little bit hard when you close it, but it's doing the job of securing your stuff in there, and it's not moving at all.
That's amazing. So let's go over some of the things you were telling me. Let's say that you want to change your configuration.
So if I want to change it, just take out these rifles, clear out a couple of the pegs in the middle, take this rifle, put it right in there. Then it's just like a Lego. Start building around it. That one goes there. This one can go here. You just make up your stuff and it just stays secured right in there. Put that there. Put one right there. Get some of this out.
So what I would have to do is we can lock up lock it up so it doesn't move, right?
Correct.
Right.
Usually this one probably goes right there. There we go.
Wow, not moving at all. That's a crazy, crazy, awesome way to do it.
And like I said, you got to configure it, but it'll work.
Right.
And you can see it doesn't go anywhere now. You got plenty of space to put ammo, gears, and everything, and you can concentrate everything into just one space. And then just head out the door and go to the range.
You could literally get away with having one case and then reconfigure it for whatever weapon you wanted to take to the range.
Correct.
My God, the amount of money you save after the initial cost. So tell me what you had to purchase on the side. So tell me what it came with and what you had to buy.
I believe you get 8 to 9 2 pegs and 8 to 9 3 pegs.
Okay.
These are the pegs that'll come with it. The pegs for the barrel are separate. You get 4 of them for like 20 bucks.
Oh, nice.
Really doesn't cost much. The straps costed me, they come with 6 straps, $15.
All right, so the straps didn't come with the initial
No.
kit. 6 straps for like 15 bucks.
Yeah, 15 bucks. Then I can, hopefully tomorrow I should get the smaller casing for small parts.
Awesome.
Which is like 26 bucks. You get 3 cases. 2 of them are 2x2s, and 1 of them is a 2x4. So you get all those cases, and you can organize this the way you want. And you can try to cut down all your bulk and everything to just one package to get out the door and get to the range. Put everything in one thing and then come back home. Don't try to minimize everything to one instead of trying to carry 7 or 8 different bags just to go shooting for a little while. Get everything into one case and come back home.
That's brilliant. That's really, really great. You know, and most people take, 1 or 2 rifles with them, and then you have room for handguns if you want.
Exactly.
And then just have an ammo bag and then parts bag, and then you're set.
Like I said, while you have time at the house organizing this, you could always configure it so you can put more guns and more gears in your case. It's trying to minimize everything to just one thing.
That's amazing. So how much do you have into this? Did you buy the case separately for this, or?
Yes, of course. You buy the case, or maybe you already have a case. All you got to do is just buy the DAKA system. Because remember, you already cut the foam, so now you're down a foam. So in case I decide to change my scope out and put a red dot, well, now all I got to do is configure this. I don't have to buy another foam to cut it back out again.
Right. That's awesome. So how much was the DAKA system? Let's not talk about the case. Let's assume you have a case. So the DAKA system itself.
The DAKA system, I bought it on eBay. I bought it for like about $130.
Wow.
So the price is starting to go down little by little on certain ones. And you just, like I said, by the time you buy another set of phones, I think another set of phones might be close to $100.
Yeah. Well, like, I have a case downstairs and the phone's gone. So I bought new phone for that. It was $80 before tax.
So by the
and
time
then you have to go through the pain in the ass of cutting it.
Yeah. So by the time you add $80 on top of that, you know, add another $60, you could have bought a DAKA, and you could have been better organized.
Yep.
And not worry about.
And it really just took like less than a minute to reconfigure the whole system for a different rifle.
Correct.
That's just brilliant. That's really, really cool.
And I just ordered, they have these other grids that are angle grids for the angle of the rifle. So this way.
Fits better.
Yes. So I ordered those. That should be coming in about a week.
That's great.
So.
Thank you very much for showing us.
No problem.
I was not a believer, and I had no interest in the DAKA system until now. Now that I've seen it, and I've seen what you're capable of doing it, and with all the money you actually save, if you have one rifle, and that's all you have, and that's all you will ever have, then the phone system's fine, man. You're not going to need anything else but that. But if you're like us, where you have several different types, like I have everything from that short beast you just saw there, by the way. Make sure you like and subscribe, because we're doing a whole review on that little beastie that you saw with the scope where he just put in. That's just the most awesome little gun I own. But I already have cases, and they're stacking up. I have cases where the foam is specifically cut for specific rifles, which means they sit there doing nothing until I take that rifle out to the range. With the DAKA system, I can get rid of a lot of cases, have one case to rule them all. Hey, thanks for watching. We hope you like this episode about the DAKA system. And remember to like and subscribe, and we'll see you real soon with another episode of Lupo Outdoors.